We are on the 16th floor of the luxurious Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in Kingston, Jamaica, where number 44, the President of the United States, Barack Obama, repaired during his stay here in the city. But Prudence, who is the Director of Sales and Marketing at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel, is giving us an exclusive peek inside the suite. And also we're going to talk to Chef Mark Cole, who's going to give us the 911 on what the President ate during his stay here in Jamaica.
So this is our Leganese suite on the 16th floor at the Jamaica Pegasus. Come right in. Welcome. These beautiful orchids and that beautiful pot were provided by one of our able decorators, and we so appreciate Carol Gray for having provided this lovely arrangement, which we understood yellow orchids are some of his favorites.
This would have been lovely for him, Prudence, to not only step in, he's in Kingston, but what's fantastic about Kingston, of course, is that you're able to enjoy a panoramic view, which he would have had. So tell us what he would have seen from the 16th floor and from his luxurious suite.
Well, Emancipation Park is a park that we're all very proud of as Jamaicans, as Kingstonians. It's a landmark. The famous statue is always very well kept. The lawns are manicured. He would also have had a view of the harbor, this beautiful, the 7th largest in the world, Kingston Container Terminal. He would also have been able to glimpse the airport, probably a little of Portmore.
And Air Force One, perhaps.
Definitely. He sees that all the time. And probably a glimpse of Port Royal from this really panoramic view of our city.
I would imagine he would have been pretty famished.
Well, we believe he was. It is a standard part of our offering for our large suites that our guests get an amenity from the hotel, usually prepared by our executive chef. We got very good report that everything was consumed. He entertained and everything was consumed, and he did have some of the food that was prepared by Chef Cole.
It was definitely an honor. It was just a bit nerve-wracking. We have done quite a few celebrities in our lifetime, but this one was totally different.
There's no bigger celebrity.
There's no bigger. We're pleased to do it. We're very, very much honored. It was myself and my team, we thought we did well.
When you first got the call, as it were, or got, summoned to the meeting, did they tell you that you were going to be feeding the United States President, Barack Obama, the first black American president?
What happened when we were told is that it was top secret. So there and then I started thinking in my head, what about if I get the opportunity to do it? What will I do? And then I said, okay, I couldn't come up with an idea. I said I need to keep it very local. And then when his lead chef came, which is his F&B director came, we spoke. He said, Chef, he has no allergy. Then I said, okay, that sounds great. So then I went to Otrius and I was driving back, listening to the radio, and I heard Alan Magnus talking about this gentleman on the highway from the airport said he wished that the president would stop and have a coconut jelly. And then I said, okay, then I got one idea from that. So I make a coconut jelly shooter, which is just fresh coconut with a tip of vodka in there. And then I came through the gorge and the radio station got out. So I came out, and then I ended up on a new radio station. I heard another guy saying, well, we could give him some roast corn. So then I came up and I said, all right, I'm going to give him some roast corn, but I'm going to fold it into some jerk pork. So I did what is called a tartare. So I grill the corn naturally, fold it into the jerk pork, which is minced, with a bit of mayonnaise. This lead chef came down and said, oh my God, chef, he loved it. He said, what a food looking nice. I'm going to go ahead and have it right now. This is a coconut shot, which is actually just fresh coconuts, which we actually have on property here. So it's our own Pegasus coconut, and this is a bit of vodka. And I just garnish with the fresh lemon, which is orange actually, no sorry, not lemon. And this is our tartare, which is just jerk pork, roasted corn, and some roasted bell peppers in there just for color. And on the side here, we definitely have our traditional smoked marlin, which, a lot of Jamaicans consume smoked marlin. The sauce you see drizzling on top is just reduced sorrel chutney. Reduced is actually sorrel chutney reduced with a tip of red wine, brown sugar, garlic, and scotch bonnet, just to infuse the marling. And on the side we have a little crispy bami right here. So this is traditional as it gets. Now over here we said, we're going to give him something international. So we look into all our menus and we come up with something from our Italian night, which is our antipasta bar. So we give him just something that is very international. So we show a little versatility, Jamaica versus the rest of the world. So after all the consumption, then I was invited to take a photograph with the president. So he was definitely happy.
So tell us about that moment.
That moment was very nerve-wracking. When I approached him, he said, "Chef, thank you very much." And I said, "You're welcome, Mr. President."
He extended his hand.
Yes, he did extend his hand. And it was a pleasure, it was a privilege. And I said, wow, this is the ultimate. That's all I leave the room saying. I said, this was the ultimate. The key thing that I would like to share is to be focused and listen. Especially when you have a lead person, try and get as much information from that person because the person most definitely aware of what is going on. And then remember, the president traveled the world and you want to do something different, you want to be creative, you want to do something native. So it's best to understand the overall and then stay focused and then get creative afterwards.